All right, everybody. This is Nash here, and today, if you clicked on the video, unless YouTube brought you here automatically, you already know what's coming. You already see it. Alabama, you are brave for clicking onto this video, unless you're an Alabama fan and you're just coming here to gloat. Hey, go down in the comment section, gloat all you want. Like the video, please, because you're about to get a lot of juice coming into this. And feel free to subscribe too. I know you're not a Texas fan, but it'll help out the channel. And, I'm kind of gassing you up right now. But let's get into the video. A spoiler. I do not think Texas is going to win this game. Yeah, Texas does have a chance, but a chance is in the sense of anything can happen in life. And, yeah, it's bleeping Bama, So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with looking at the 2021 kind of overview of them. 13-2 versus 5-7. One of these things is not like the other. 8-1 in the conference, 3-6 in our conference. They played in a much tougher conference. 598 points for in the year. Yes, they played more games. 423 points for. That's an average. They still averaged more. 4.7 more points per game. They allowed less points, as in to the tune of 11 points less. Put it this way. We get Bama's we have Bama's points allowed. Points against, and the last year looks a lot different than this year. But let's see if we can not field a near 100 defense or worse than 100 in some categories. Their strength of schedule, 7th. Bama did the damn thing, and they did it in a tougher environment. So, what do the overall statistics look like compared? Bama, this, if you didn't watch the video yesterday, I'm going to bring it up just briefly. It's the exact opposite of Texas versus ULM, except for it's Bama that's the big dog, and it's Texas that's the, when I say underdog, I mean like really, really small underdog. Now, I'm not trying to trash my own team. I'm just trying to, I'm almost doing this for myself, because I do need to reinforce myself. Hey, yeah. Like I said, it is a bleeping Bama. So, what does their rushing and passing statistics look like? Well, here's something that I found really interesting. I was listening to a channel. I really like this channel, Uncle Lou. Free little plug here. But he mentioned that Bama's offensive line was bad last year. And I was like, no, it's Bama. Yeah, we took Kyle Flood, but no, it's Bama. They still got the guys, right? And I'm not saying Kyle Flood's the end-all, be-all, but look at their QB sacked. It is right, like Texas and Alabama are right there next to each other. And if you go to PFF, you go to a lot of services, and they had the line graded out very similarly last year. And in some scenarios, Texas has the upper hand. It's wild to me. But you look at their offense numbers, all top 15 except for pass play percentage. But do you even care if what percent, where that one falls? If you're Bama and you just went to the national championship, no, you don't, because whatever number that was the right number. The defense obviously just stank. Almost top 10 in every single defensive category when you're looking at the rushing statistics. And that is the exact opposite of what Texas has. And kind of makes you go, Bijan has a chance to if he does good running the ball, toting the rock, and any of the other running backs too, if they have any, literally any sort of measurable success as a single player, that will do more for their draft stock than any other game would do for them. This is the game to show out. Not saying it's going to happen, but, you know. And then just a quick peek at the Texas stats. If you want to do this, you can pause it right here. Not really going to spend too much time on Texas because this is a get to know Bama video. But, so here we go into the turnover statistics and the penalties. And I was actually kind of, pretty surprised to see this on offense. They were, I'm the old adage is a team that has a lot of penalties isn't as well coached as a team that does have less penalties. Well, I'm not going to say that for a Nick Saban team, but it was eye-opening seeing that their offense was in the bottom half of the FBS as it comes to penalties. Now, turnovers, you see, they're right there in the middle, but you go to Texas, and it's better than what we had, So, and again, pause it if you want to right here. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Move on to the depth chart. So here we go. Alabama. This is their full depth chart. And if it is kind of hard to see, I'm going to boot the kickers out. Pun not intended if there was any sort of pun there. But here we go. The defense, if you want to pause it on this screen to, get to see this is from OurLads.com. I love using them. I'm going to use them for all these videos. Just, it's a great way of getting to know the future teams. They're not always 100% accurate, but they give you a really good idea. And like I said, I'm going to do all these videos before the season ever comes out, or before the season starts. So these even if the depth chart is accurate, it may be completely different than what the depth chart is later on. And those preview videos that all these great Longhorn content creators are going to be doing, they will get us right. All right, so let's go look at this now. I did the snaps yesterday for the ULM, and I highlighted how inexperienced their roster was, and the fact that it's a roster that, and when I didn't mention this yesterday, but their offensive line is graded in that was literally, I feel very comfortable saying from PFF's grades, that was the worst offensive line in all of FBS because they graded in bottom. They were the only team to grade in the bottom 5. I think even bottom 10 for both categories. Just putrid offensive line play. Not trying to trash the team, is what it is. But with Bama, we don't really need to worry about snap counts. We don't need to worry about all that stuff because even the guys behind are just as ready. And you're about to see reason why. Look at this. This is for 2023 only. They don't have a reliable consensus mock data. And this is really not even super reliable as is. But in the top 3 rounds, they have 8 guys projected to go in the draft. Well, where's Texas at in the same range? Yeah, this is we're legit going up against an NFL roster. Like, these are NFL dudes. A lot of these dudes are going to be. You look at this. 5 of the 8 dudes are on the defense. 2 are safeties. 1's a cornerback. And the other cornerback, he's got the coolest name in the world, Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's so dope. But now, back to the hell that we are facing. This is like, hey, Quinn Ewers, you just got named starting quarterback. Trial by fire, bud. Trial by fire. So let's look at the FPI. And I didn't put the FPI matchup predictor in the yesterday's video. Didn't feel I needed to, but if you want to know, 98% for Texas. Now, Alabama, number 1, no surprise in FPI. Matchup predictor, 75%. So, hey, when I said we got a chance, FPI says we got a 24.7% chance. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. I'm going to be loud as hell. I'm going to be rooting for a win. And let's give them hell. Try our best. Now, something that's interesting is the FPI is super high on the Longhorns. Not going to spend too much time on this. But they got us the highest out of all the Big 12 teams. They have us the highest to win out the conference. That would be the step in the direction that we need to get to becoming an Alabama. This is going to be baby steps. Now let's go look at the one of the more depressing things. And if you're an Alabama fan, this is just great. You're sitting here like, yeah, this video is awesome, dude. The projected record. So we looked at here is Texas yesterday. And if you want to pause on here, I said this. I thought this is pretty accurate for a projection. I mean, lucky miracles 10-2, good luck 9-3, most likely 7-5. I thought that was pretty accurate. Bama. Bad luck and most likely. They're most likely gonna have bad luck. 11-1. A meltdown scenario is 9-3 for them. That's our good luck. That's our 70th percentile according to this team rankings deal. And you look like miracle. I mean, miracle and good luck are the same because you can't like a miracle for them. That it doesn't. The word technically shouldn't even exist on this thing right now. You know. I mean, it is just if there ever was something that just goes and shows the difference of the two teams right now, it's the probability percentages next to this. I mean, look, you get way less. They go up to 40% on probability of going 12-0, and we barely crack 15% on 8-4. So I don't know. We'll see. Personally, 8-4 after going 5-7. Look, that'd be a great season. Okay, especially when there's a chance that we start I think now it's looking like there's a chance of 4 offensive linemen that are freshmen. So we'll see, but Bama is coming to town. Nick Saban is rolling in with the professional football players. And let's go and be loud in the stands. And if you're an Alabama fan, just watch from home. Save the seats for Texas fans. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you like the video, please like it. If you want to, subscribe. It'll help out the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. And let me know what you thought about the video. Comment below. And as always, thanks for watching. And hook!